A millionaire hires a man she doesn't understand and cannot dismiss. Melissa, a 50-year-old socialite, has burned through more gardeners than candles on her extravagant birthday cakes. None ever last. She berates, belittles, and discards them before roots can take hold. When her trusted friend Laura recommends Rio, a 32-year-old black man with a reputation for miracles, Melissa scoffs but relents. The moment Rio steps onto the estate, the air changes. The wilted hedges straighten, the fountains murmur, and the dying roses seem to breathe again. Melissa tests him with impossible demands. Trimmed hedges overnight, pest-free beds in days. He meets them with silent precision. His presence unsettles her. He doesn't flatter, doesn't flinch, and, most unnerving of all, he doesn't beg to stay. His contract is his alone to end. Guests begin whispering about the magician in her garden, and Melissa feels both admiration and dread stirring beneath her calm exterior. The first gardener she cannot fire might be the first she cannot control. At her 50th birthday, all eyes should be on her, but they're not. The party gleams with champagne and chandeliers. Old friends arrive with excuses thin as lace. Just passing by, couldn't miss your special day, had to see this famous garden. Their compliments taste more of curiosity than admiration. They wander outside, voices softening as they circle Rio, asking questions about soil that sound more like proposals. Rio declines their attention without insult. He pours no drinks, accepts no dances, and disappears before dessert. Yet the more he withdraws, the more they lean in. Melissa watches from the terrace, glass trembling in her hand. She's the one celebrating 50 years of wealth, but it's her quiet gardener the crowd can't stop watching. When the fireworks burst overhead, the only spark anyone whispers about is him. For once, Melissa refuses to dismiss an employee because she fears losing him. She should have fired him already. That's her pattern. But the thought of Rio walking away chills her more than the prospect of keeping him. Her friends invent reasons to stop by: consultations, casual lunches, offers of help. She notes how their voices soften when they say his name, how they angle toward him with longing disguised as admiration. Yet Rio remains a fortress. He nods politely, speaks sparingly, and never lingers. His silence unsettles Melissa even more than his talent. Could he be manipulating them, drawing them in with absence instead of presence? She watches, studies, suspects. Her control, the thing she values most, is slipping. For the first time in decades, Melissa feels like prey circling her own house. She digs into Rio's past and finds only deeper mysteries. Melissa calls every name she can find: Laura, his former employers, even clerks at town hall. The answers infuriate her. No debts, no scandals, no lovers, only stories of gardens healed like wounds, orchards revived overnight, estates thriving until the day Rio simply left. Too clean, too perfect. Late one night, she replays security footage. Rio kneels in the pergola, tools laid aside, palms pressed to the earth, not planting, not weeding, listening. Behind him, roses bloom, out of season, opening under moonlight. Her breath hitches. She rewinds, watches again. This is no coincidence, no horticultural trick. This is something else. She thought she'd hired a gardener, but perhaps it was her dying land that had hired him. When others offer him wealth and comfort, Rio reveals the one thing he truly serves. Her divorced friends begin circling like hunters. One offers him triple pay, another promises a guest house, a third whispers softer things in darker corners. Rio refuses them all with the same words: I finish what I start. His firmness enrages some, enchants others, and terrifies Melissa. What exactly has he started here? Cornered by the hydrangeas, she asks him outright, "What are you curing in my garden?" His gaze drifts not to the flowers but to her, calm, steady. "Not the garden," he says, "the rot." She laughs too loudly, masking the tremor in her chest. What rot? In the soil or in her? For the first time, Melissa wonders if Rio isn't saving her garden, but saving it from her. The garden thrives, but the man who healed it is gone. At dawn, the estate glows. Roses stretch tall, jasmine coils in fragrant abundance, and even the stubborn grass hums with life. Rio's tools are polished, aligned, and absent. No note, no trace, just a new bloom of camellias at the gate, flowers Melissa never planted. Her friends arrive under flimsy excuses, desperate to catch a glimpse. But they find only her immaculate garden and her enigmatic smile. She never reports him missing. She never speaks his name. And yet at dusk, she always sets a second teacup beneath the pergola. When Laura asks what Rio cured, Melissa answers with terrifying calm, "Me." But in the silence that follows, even Melissa isn't sure if she means healed or hollowed. Gardens grow back, but what happens to the women who lose the gardener?